Welcome back to the channel, guys. Time for another anime first impression video. I hear fireworks in the back is because it is July 4th and I've found some time to record. I've been really bad this week. Anime has been releasing left and right. I think today like 5 or 6 of them released and I have not had time to react or watch or anything, but I did watch 2 of them yesterday, just didn't have time to record or post. And it's going to be on, first of all, this is going to be on Tasuketsu, Fate of the Majority. Now this one is one that I actually want to react to. Hopefully I get to react to eventually. Probably won't be on time until August when I get back on the groove, but Tasuketsu, it is a series that didn't know much about it, but just from the name of it and from the picture, I knew that it was going to be a survival series. So, and if you've seen my channel, watched me or anything, you know that I like survival series. Those are the ones that I enjoy the most. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. I will be posting videos hopefully for the rest of the weekend and next week. Next week, I do have stuff pre-recorded that we'll start posting again. Hopefully, I can keep up the groove of posting videos, but you know, I can't promise you so much. So it is what it is. So I do have until the end of July, and then after that, I don't know if I'll have videos or not. So hopefully it is. Oh gosh, this air is actually coming out cold now. So anyways, guys, I do appreciate all the love and support that you do show this channel. Continue showing it by watching other videos. I will post as much first impressions as possible. I can only promise you so much. So okay, Fate of the Majority, or Tasuketsu, is, gosh, it just started like right off the bat. Like we had like 1 or 2 scenes in the beginning of them in a normal life, and then just the game started, and it was all over the place. I don't really understand what was going on, to be honest, when it came to the rules. And then I guess I'll throw this out first before I say anything. There is going to be spoilers, obviously, because it is a survival one. You don't want to know all the twists and turns, but I will say spoilers. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, then you can leave the video now, because starting after now, I will be talking about what happened in the episode. So the episode starts with, again, normal people. There's a computer class. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. One kid notices that there's a weird screen on his screen, and it seems like other people see it at the same time. And he's like, just move it, it's a screensaver. And he moves it, and yeah, it goes away. Well, at the same time, after it goes away, one of his best friends shows up. It seems like it's just an everyday high school thing. And then the following day starts, he goes to his best friend's house, and his best friend's dead. He gets a call from another classmate, and they're like, hey, it seems like people are dead left and right. Please meet us to school, because we're like the only survivors. And he goes, and there's a little group that has met there with one of the senseis, the teacher that told him that it was a screensaver. And it seemed like everyone who saw the message survived. The ones that didn't saw the message didn't survive. So again, his friend showing up late was the reasoning. Now, we do follow this one guy character the entire episode, which is why the twist at the end of the episode is like, what the heck, right? What happened? So they essentially decided to come back the next day and see if anything changes, and another one of them dies. It seems like you have to see the messages. You have to, in some way, participate with them. If you don't, you die. And the president, for some reason, tested it out, and he died in his sleep. So they realized some people are missing, specifically one dude. So like, people are already not wanting to be part of the group, which makes sense. It's a survival series, so you're gonna have people like not trusting everyone. Well, the game starts and says that there's millions in Japan that survive, and essentially, as the game goes, they're gonna cut down by majority. So they're gonna ask a question per day, and whoever is the majority, that's who's gonna be wiped out, which is like insane, because it could be a number of people, right? It's just it could be 500 to 1, and then one person survives, right? And that's the point. They're going to kill off majorities until they get to the last person. The last person will have a chance to meet the creator of the game and, I guess, live on with something, I guess, pride or whatever. So they obviously want to beat the game, or protagonist wants to beat the game. He meets with the girl who is not kind of the leader of the group and says, hey, this is my plan. I want to make it to the end, meet the guy, and be able to have as many people survive as possible, right? My goal is not to actually win the game immediately. My goal is to get as far as possible to get close to the creator to end the game. So that's the plan. They start looking for clues and stuff like that. There's like a whole section in the episode where one of them goes rogue. Just gonna put that on the side. They end up at a random spot looking at the question, and the question is, are you male or female? Like, out of any of those questions, there's like, what the heck? Definitely like, so it's gonna be an all-female or all-male cast, which I'm gonna say, they say it's 1 million people in Japan, right? They're playing the same game. The group, it seems like the majority of them are males, minorities of females, right? So if you just consider that group, then you go, okay, the males are gonna die. But the females could also be in the millions. They could be the majority. You never know. Well, it ends up being that, no, the males are the minority. Like, the guy and the girl holding hands, and he's like, let's promise each other that no matter what, whoever survives is going to end this game and get as many people to survive. And the episode ends with the guy falling and the girl going, what? or I guess saying what, or something like that. And yeah, that shows the first episode. So the protagonist, I guess, is not the protagonist, or maybe he is, but they're tricking us. I really don't know. I have to see the second episode to understand what happened there in the end. But I feel like it's either we were tricked by some reason, like maybe the girl's the one actually dying and the guy just kind of faints out of the intensity, or it could be that every episode is going to focus on a character that's going to die in that episode, which I've seen survival series like that. I don't particularly like them because it ends up being that you don't really build up on a character. You just build up on a character per episode, and then when you're finally getting to like them, they just die in that episode, because that's the whole point of having those type of series, right? You meet a character, you get their past, you get sympathetic with them, and then, oh, they also die. So it's kind of like, I don't know, a shame. So hopefully it's not that direction. Hopefully it's more of a trick, because if you see the end credits and the beginning credits, that guy is pretty much a main character. If not the main character, he's a main character. So we'll just have to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. There's a lot that I haven't watched, so let me know which one I should be watching and reacting to you. Let me know in the comment section, because I try to get the ones that you guys want out first. I will be watching some here and there between here and tomorrow, so just, if yours is picked, it might be watched until later on, but comment nonetheless. Thank you so much for the love and support. Check out my other videos, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.